MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins Baseball, and it comes your way next. Tom Kohler, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's going for that coveted 30th start today. When pitchers go to spring training, they hope they're healthy enough to get 30 starts. That tells them they've had a pretty good year. So he's had a solid season with his 30th start in this ball game.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Milwaukee, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about starting the game off fast. We couldn't even get the lineups up yet. He's already homered on the first pitch. There could be fireworks today.
Standing in, Hernan Perez. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting. The bullpen's coming through. It looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Prado is there. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 16, Domingo.
So striding
Santana.
forward now, Domingo Santana comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Line to the right side. Stanton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Home half of the first coming up from Miami, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, this is going to be a challenge for him because it's a road game, and he hasn't pitched well on the road at all. The numbers speak for themselves. So he's got to figure something out, whether it's concentration, whether it's focus, or whatever it might be. But he's got to turn around that trend to give his team a chance to really finish this season out
Leading
strong.
off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon. Boy, the last few weeks have not been kind to them, to say the least, as they're working on trying to end a double-digit losing streak.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been real ugly watching them play recently. They just haven't played good ball, and nobody wants to watch that. Somebody's got to step up, make a big play, make a big pitch, or even the manager making the right move. But something's got to change the mojo on this club to get them winning.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Two and two count. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In there at the knees, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Add one more to the total. 62 now on the campaign. tough slider down low for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now. Here's Mark Trumbo now as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 28 home runs and 76 driven in. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
A strike, and it's 2-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Marlins leave 1. They're down 1-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And in the outfield, Christian Yelich, the smooth strider. He can go get the ball, runs so graceful. It looks like he's effortless, and he's not really running as fast as he actually is, but the guy can go get him.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Jesus Aguilar. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Digging in, JT Realmuto. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third, and then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
Settling in now, Martin Prado. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Ball line fouled as that'll get over the Marlins dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. One and 2. Here it comes. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box, Matt Den Decker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. A great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on the show. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball 1.
Well, I like that right there, pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Trumbo. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1, but they're up 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the first pitch. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
2-0 now. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Tom Kohler, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Up next for the Marlins, center fielder.
Ready for another chance. Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started.
Ryan Braun.
Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Here it comes, 2-0. Lifted into center field. Yelich is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Travis Shaw comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. In now, Keon Broxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch to third. Oh, a diving stop. The throw. Hey now.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Mark Trumbo. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 on its way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. Broxton's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Third baseman
Martin Prado now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
A tough sinker on the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Aguilar has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They still trail 1-0. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jesus Aguilar.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
This is for Prado down at third. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Now batting, catcher. Jet Bandy.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton going back on it, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Jimmy Nelson, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. One out and a runner on second base. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
I can feel the breeze up here from that one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there. That's a 4-pitch walk.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch. And the changeup is way low that time.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
3-0 pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here comes the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, Matt Dendecker. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First delivery to him on the way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And the pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. At the plate, Tom Kohler will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
D.
1-0 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 1-1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Good action on the sinker. 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it now is Trumbo, and the converted infielder has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
Ready once again, Domingo Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's D. Gordon now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Now a bunt attempt here. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
In is Christian Yelich, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Throw over to first, and the runner back. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Now a throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Up high, 2-1 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Whoa, avoid the dude.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A fastball right over the outside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw not in time as he steals second.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
J.T. Realmuto.
Standing in now, J.T. Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to South Florida. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up, as there's our game summary to this point. A.J. Cole is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 22, A.J. Cole.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Liner towards second, and there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Line drive to center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Up next for Milwaukee, catcher, Jack Bandy.
Ready for another chance? Jet Bandy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Runner at second here with one man out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Striding in once again,
Nelson.
Jimmy Nelson. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Milwaukee leaves 1, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Martin Prado.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Oh, and he misses it.
Safe, he's good.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt Dendecker.
Standing in, Matt Dendecker. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Nick Whitgren comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Miguel Rojas will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Marcell Ozuna will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Marcell Ozuna.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Fernando Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Fernando Rodriguez.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Ball 3. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Den Decker going back on it and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Second baseman
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Ryan Braun now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they're up 1-0. Carlos Torres is on now out of the bullpen as he'll make his 70th appearance so far this year.
Carlos Torres.
Now in the box, D. Gordon. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In for a strike, it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate, so the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Center fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. His career line against Carlos Torres. He's gone 2 for 8. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up.
2 balls, no strike.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th, and set to stand in the ultra dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at bat, and that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 38th home run of the season for him. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Yeah, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
First baseman.
He swings and grounds it to short.
And that's through for a hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going. Stepping into the box, JT Realmuto. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
That gets down, and the inning continues. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at-bat and his last opportunity.
Martin Prado now.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Santana is there, and the inning is over. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. On to the 9th inning from Miami. All even now at 1-1. Stepping in, Domingo Santana. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Into the windup and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Ready on 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes, and that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Keon Broxton.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is there. Throw in time and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. One man left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. All tied at 1-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rob Scahill is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Michael Reed is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 25.
Now at the plate, Matt Dendecker. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out.
Hey, even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Adani Echeverria will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Adani Echeverria.
And a ball 1-0. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make them swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's D. Gordon now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Lifted in the air to center field. Reed moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, all tied at 1-1. Junichi Tazawa takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Junichi Tazawa.
Eric Sogard is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. Up with it now is Prado. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael.
Up next will be Michael Reed. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Check swing and a pop-up out toward the mound. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Jonathan.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Stanton. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied at 1-1. Andrew Susak is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 13, Andrew Susak.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, wow. That's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow. Not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The right fielder, number 27,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Hey, when a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Possible winning run on first, one man away. Pitch out, nothing doing. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Ready with another two-strike offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Michael Blazek takes over here with the runner at first and two gone in the inning.
Michael Blazek.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Popped up. Susac has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Marlins leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. Jeffrey Perez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 77, Jeffrey Perez.
Ready for another chance? Hernan Perez.
Leading off for
A
the
hat
Brewers,
trick already to his
second
credit in
baseman,
this one, so he's looking to
Hernan
avoid the dreaded
Perez.
golden sombrero here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. You go 0 for 3.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to Trumbo, a double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
In now, Domingo Santana, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Trumbo will tuck this one away to retire the side. None left for Milwaukee. Still tied 1 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Martin Prado. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt.
Ready once again, Matt Dendecker. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Aguilar fields it cleanly. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Reed is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Kirk Neuenhuis will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Fastball in there for a called strike. Comes into this one at 271. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. This is in the air to left field. Braun has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Miami. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Brian Ellington gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 49, Brian Ellington.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
He gets another hit, his third hit of the game. Now, he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
Ivan Jesus Jr. will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Ivan De Jesus Jr.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball with the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. To Gordon for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one's wide to the mark. Ball 3. Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Realmuto waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Brewers go down quietly. Score remains tied 1-1. Orlando Arcia is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 3.
Jared Hughes will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Jared Hughes.
Here's D. Gordon now. His career line against Jared Hughes, 1 for 4.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
in is Christian Yelich. And that misses for ball one. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Just a tick behind for a strike. One out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2. And another foul ball. And he strikes out again. And that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Coming to the plate now, Jeffrey Perez. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-0 count and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit. And with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. The throw into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Now at the plate, J.T. Realmuto. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0. And a fastball just a bit high.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
A strike, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. Perez is digging for home. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
Pitching and defense Marlins game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Brian Ellington earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.